Well, hello, wet cave of murderers. It's a fine afternoon here. Well, not really afternoon. It's pretty close to zombie attack time. Yeah, the damn zombies attack every single day at the same time because they think they're clever and organized. In any case, let's go over people who have died. Yes, I'm afraid that every night we're probably going to lose more people. It's just a fact of it. But we only had one person die, and I gotta say, that's a hell of a lot better than what I thought was going to happen. I thought we were going to lose at least 5 on the first day. I mean, there's certain people who just don't know what they're doing. But anyway, Tech Slicer decided to leave and not come back. Why? Nobody knows. Didn't really know him. Can't say I feel that bad. Sorry. Never talked to him. If you want me to know you, you gotta say something. You gotta do something. You gotta be a go-getter. Not a, go out and die guy. But whatever. Surely that won't happen again tonight. Has been some feedback to this little radio program. I do have 2 suggestions. Perhaps interviewing a person each day. I can totally do that. I just need to think of some questions, or perhaps other people can think of some questions. And discussing our plans. However, since I'm planning, I'm making these at the end of the day, not at the beginning of the day. So we got to do the plan for the next day. So we got to make a plan for the next day today, and then I'll discuss that plan, even if it changed due to gigantic rises in zombie attacks. Who knows? Speaking of zombie attacks. Tonight we're going to get less than our current defenses, about 45 to 55 zombies. That should not be a problem to deal with, as currently we have... Well, alright, let me explain this right here. We take the estimation of how many zombies are going to come. Then we look at the items that we have, the buildings that we have, and then we estimate a value for those items. So we'll just call them our defense, because that's simple. Anyway, if we take all of our items and defensive buildings we bought, we estimate that we have 60 defense rating, which should be fine. I doubt any zombies are going to get past it. We haven't really built too many defensive buildings, and by too many I mean 0. Currently we have the workshop, the pump, the watchtower, and the factory. We just got the pump minutes ago, right as I started recording this. Now, so that we have the pump, please take water from the well and put it in the bank. When you put it in the bank, we'll have access to it if we need to do water defenses. Because you know what? Zombies hate water. We love water. We love to drink water. They're the exact opposite. Water touches them, they burn. They lose cohesion and die. There are a bunch of clever little fences we have planned that might be able to use water, but it needs to be in the bank for it to work, so please do so. Now then, speaking of water, we're running a bit low on it. We have about 50 rations. Now, since there are around 40 of us, a little bit less because, that one guy decided to die. We need to start rationing the stuff, or we're going to run out very soon. We still have not found any water buildings that may have extra water for us to take back to our fine town. So we could run out pretty quickly if we're not careful. Gotcha? Generally, you should pick a day that you're not going to drink. I, for example, will only drink on even days. It being day 2, I drank today. Tomorrow, I will not drink. Just be careful going out to the desert when you're thirsty. You don't want to get dehydrated, because then you'll die, and we don't want that. Alright, so we do have a little, issue, just a tad, just a small issue. We don't have any electronic components. We need electronic components. Why do we need electronic components? Well, to build the search tower. You see, there are these little storms every single night, and if we don't have a search tower, we can't track them, meaning we get less items, meaning we die. So we really need this component. Now, we have a little thing called the Project of the Day, where you can upgrade a project every day. Normally, these last 2 days, we would have been upgrading the search tower. However, we haven't had it, so we've had to upgrade the watchtower. Now, the watchtower is still important due to our gigantic map. I mean, we could uncover other buildings we wouldn't see otherwise. But the search tower is more important, and we can't do anything with it until we find that electronic component. So I really hope that comes in soon, or there's going to be problems. Mainly us dying terribly. Well, I think that's about it for today. There's just a little bit of unfinished business I have to take care of. You see, there were a few sponsorships to my little pirate radio station back in the day. However, I never really did their commercials before the apocalypse happened. So, over the next 3 days, I'm probably going to be doing their commercials just for karmic balance. So, that being said, this episode was brought to you by The Safe Box. Do you have valuables that you don't want anyone to get, and I mean anyone? Buy the safe box. These are the most indestructible safes in the world. No one can get into them, including you if you lose the combination. If you lose the combination, do not come to their offices and try to get them to fix it, because they can't open it. Not even the makers of this can open it. If you lose the combination, that thing that you put in the box will be there forever. We're talking apocalypse proof. It actually says in the commercial, apocalypse proof. That's kind of funny, considering I'm pretty sure their office was overrun shortly after I was going to do this commercial for them. Oh well, anyway, safe box. Go and pick it up at stores that no longer exist, because they're now zombie-infested holes. Anyway, if you have any grievances, things you want to bring up to the town, tell me on the forum, and I will inform the town through this radio show. Alright, Knights, out.